more Sidemen viewers, you'll be shocked to know it's just me today. I can only apologise. All the other Sidemen are away on holiday. I am fuming, so I'm stuck here holding down the fort, so at least you have something to watch. And lo and behold, they've got me doing the autism test. I chose to do this myself. I feel like it'll be fun to see how far on the spectrum I am. This is obviously not a full clinical evaluation, but I'm intrigued. Let's have a look. So, question 1. I prefer to do things on my own rather than with others. See, this is difficult because I do, but I don't at the same time. So do I prefer to do things on my own? I would slightly disagree. I think in general, I like doing stuff with other people. I like playing golf by myself, but also I prefer playing with other people. I'm going to slightly disagree in general. Yeah. Okay. I prefer doing things the same way. For instance, my morning routine or trip to the supermarket. I disagree. Do I slightly disagree or do I disagree? Doing things the same way. I'm trying to think. I don't do things the same way. I definitely disagree. I never do the same thing. My every day is different for me, so disagree. I find myself becoming strongly absorbed in something, even obsessional. This I would agree with. I get very when I started doing go-karting, I got hooked on go-karting. I'd go every week. Golf at the moment, I go all the time, play golf. If I'm working on an edit, I know it's not very often, but when I do, I'm super locked in. I can't focus on anything else apart from the edit, so I'll just sit there all night, all day. I would definitely agree. I don't know if it's obsessional, but I'll give them a definitely agree for that one. I am very sensitive to noise and will wear earplugs to cover my ears in certain situations. I never wear earplugs. Although I do have a thing on my phone. You know, it's there's the sound thing, so you can turn down the max volume your headphones go to, so it doesn't hurt your ears over time. But that's not because I don't like loud noises. That's just because I don't want to kill my ears. I'll give them a slightly disagree. There we go. Alright, sometimes people say that I'm being rude, even though I think I'm being polite. This happens often. I'll just say something how it is, and I don't know if I'm trying to be polite, but I'll slightly agree. I don't know. I feel like there should be something in the middle. Do I slightly agree? Sometimes people say I'm being rude, even though... No, sometimes people say I'm being rude, but I don't think I'm trying to be polite, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm going to agree. I'm going to agree for this one. All right. Yeah, I find it easy to imagine what characters from a book might look like. Oh, this is the classic thing. Can you imagine... If you close your eyes, do you picture something? And can you immediately see it? I can't. If you told me red apple, I don't see a red apple. I don't know. So, but I feel like when I used to read, I could imagine. I can imagine what they look like. Yeah. Yeah. I find it easy to talk in groups of people. Now, if it's a group of people I don't know, I'm awful. If it's a group of people I know, I'm fine. So I'm going to slightly disagree. Yeah. If it's even people I loosely know, I'm fine. If it's people I don't know at all, terrible. So I'm going to slightly disagree on that one. I am more interested in finding out about things than people. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. I couldn't give a shit. All right. I find numbers, dates, and strings of information fascinating. No, I can't. No. People look at number plates on a car and stuff and find links and stuff or dates. I mean, it's cool. It's cool if it's 010101 or but I don't find it fascinating. No, definitely disagree. I prefer non-fiction books and films to fiction. Definitely disagree. Wait, no. Yeah, no, definitely agree. I prefer non-fiction documentaries. I just don't like films. Fiction, I can't get behind. Any movie that couldn't realistically happen in real life, I just won't even give it a chance. I won't even bother watching it. It's got to be somewhat based in reality and it could happen, if that makes sense. Even then, I don't really like fiction, so definitely agree. I find it upsetting if my daily routine is upset or changed. Definitely, like I said, my days are different every day, so I don't mind. It's difficult for me to understand other people's facial expression and body language. Now, I'm going to slightly agree. I think some people might tell you that I should definitely agree, because I've definitely misread some situations in the past. Toby was once talking about how he'd lost someone he knew, basically. Someone he'd lost and passed away. I, for some reason, didn't clock that he was being serious. For some reason, I thought the whole scenario was a joke. So I cracked a joke about it, and it went down like a lead balloon. So I didn't read that one very well. I'm gonna slightly agree. I don't think I'm that bad. I don't have any problems making small talk with new people. Definitely disagree. I mean, I'm better than I used to be. To say I don't have any problems, definitely disagree. It's not for me. Small talk's the worst, man. I notice very small changes in a person's appearance. I notice if someone's lost weight.
Oh, I'm fat, I want to kill myself.
I notice if they've cut their hair.
You bald-headed prick!
But I don't think any more than anyone else notices. I don't think I notice very small. I don't notice very small changes. No, I notice like anyone else notices stuff. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go slightly disagree on that one. When I was young, I used to play a lot of Let's Pretend or imaginary games. I don't think so. I'm going to say slightly. I guess, what imaginary games are there? Is that like I Spy? That's not imaginary. Imaginary games. I guess I used to do stuff like, I probably even still do. If I'm playing golf, I'm sorry, I keep going if I tell. Or if I'm like doing go-kart racing, I'm like, right, if I don't get the right time here, my whole family dies. Or if I'm playing golf, I'm like, right, if I don't get a par on this hole, my whole family dies. Like that kind of, those kind of mental games. That sounds horrible. Not even that bad, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I do sometimes make up games in my head, but I'm going to say, did I play lots of them? No, I didn't play lots of them. I like collecting information about things I'm interested in. Information about things I'm interested in. I'm trying to think what I'm interested in. No, I don't. No, I don't. Like, I wouldn't. No, I'm not like a stat nerd about stuff. Like, I wouldn't, no. Is it definitely disagree or slightly disagree? I'll go with, do I like? No, I don't like collecting information. It's long. I don't know. No. Slightly disagree. Okay, fine. I like meeting new people. Disagree, man. Disagree. I'm very blessed in that I've got quite a large circle of people in my life, and I like they're all friends and people I like. So why would I need to meet someone new, man? I've got everyone I can ever need for the rest of my life. I don't need anyone new. People close to me say I talk about the same things repeatedly. No. But then do I go slightly or definitely disagree? Do I talk about the same things repeatedly? I like playing golf by myself. Golf at the moment, I go all the time, play golf. Or if I'm playing golf, I'm like, right, if I don't get a par on this hole, my whole family dies. If I'm playing golf, I'm sorry, I keep going with my tongue. No one says that. I find it easy to work out what people are thinking or feeling just by looking at their facial expressions. Disagree or agree? Thinking or feeling? I feel like I tell what someone's thinking by their facial expression. Like I can kind of pick up on that. I'd agree more than disagree that I can tell. Yeah. Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna give myself agree, but I wish I could put it in the middle. New social situations make me feel anxious. Yes, for sure. Honestly, like a few years ago, I was awful. Now I don't really care as much, but like for the sake of the quiz, I'm gonna go definitely agree on that one. It's important for me to carefully plan any activities I'm going to do. No, I prefer to know what the plan is. Like I don't like just going out and just figuring out. Like I don't want to carefully plan it. I'm gonna slightly disagree on that one. I find it hard to work out what people's intentions are. I feel I can suss out a person pretty quick by talking to them. I think. Even though I don't like talking to them, I can kind of suss it out. So I'm gonna definitely disagree on that one. I would find it really hard to play imaginary games with children. No. I mean, I'm always definitely disagree. Back in school, I used to help out with the kids. Like when I was in like year 6, I used to help out with the reception kids, and I quite enjoy playing with kids. I'm gonna disagree. I prefer to play an actual game with them. I'm a good diplomat and can help ease difficult. No, I stir the pot. I'm the worst for that. I want to see everything burn. I don't want to see it resolved. I'm often the last person to understand a joke. No, I would disagree with that. I like doing things spontaneously. I would definitely agree. I like doing spontaneous stuff. If I am interrupted doing something, I find it hard to get back to what I was doing beforehand. It depends what I was doing beforehand. If I was interested in what I was doing beforehand, I can definitely go back to it. If I was doing something I didn't want to do and I got distracted, then I just sack it off. So I'm going to slightly disagree, but I think I could easily definitely disagree. I don't think it's that difficult. I notice patterns in things all the time. Do I notice patterns all the time? Fuck it. You know what? Because I do all right in the guess the link games, I'm going to give myself slightly agree, but I don't know. Fuck it. We'll go slightly agree. I have some very strong interests, and I get upset if I can't pursue them. Do anything, bro. Go on a hike. I'm very much of the thing of like, I want to be able to do what I want with my life. So yeah, if you told me like, oh, you can't go skiing this year, or you can't play golf, I'd be upset. I would agree. I can tell if someone I'm talking to is getting bored. I can definitely agree. I can tell that. I always think they're getting bored before they get bored. I'm like, I can tell you're not interested in this conversation right now. As I'm not most of the time either, but I would say definitely agree. Which is the final question, which means you show autistic traits slightly above the population average. So I've got slight tendencies. I think being autistic is the best way to live, personally. That's my opinion. Not that I know. It's not telling me I'm that high, but I reckon it is. Anyway, have a good day, boys and girls, and we'll see you shortly.